Alright, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're back on the computer, and today's gonna be a little different because I haven't done graphic design stuff in a while, and I'm pretty sure the last video on doing that stuff was when I was making the goofy movie posters with Chandler. Now today I'm probably gonna be by myself, so it's just gonna be me and you guys. So bear with me if I sound insane or something because no one's in the call or everyone's busy, and it's also like 11 at night, and this is a little later than usual when making a video, aside from the Minecraft videos and a bunch of random stuff. But today we're gonna be doing graphic design stuff. Now what we're gonna be doing is, I don't know if you guys ever heard this game that's been trending on YouTube lately or in social media, is R.E.P.O. Now, I had never played that game. I've heard a lot about it. I've seen all the memes and the trending audios for it. And I figured, while that's still trending, why not do something related to that? Now, the R.E.P.O game, honestly, it sounds pretty fun. If you guys ever want to see me like play the game or something, please comment down below, leave a like or something. And I'll definitely check it out, or maybe I'll play with Chandler because I know Chandler plays that game, and he always nags at me about playing it, and I'm just like, I got other stuff to worry about. But at the same time, I don't have the game, so. But if you guys want to see me play the game and make some content on it, definitely let me know in the comments. But today we're gonna be recreating R.E.P.O characters because I feel like I've seen some fan art on there and some, you know, and I honestly wanted to try that out actually. And as far as character designing, it's very simple to pretty much create. They just have very simple shapes. It's not like indirectly proportional or asymmetrical. So I think I can definitely mess around with personalizing and just customizing the characters. But obviously, I need to make the base and do outlining, and we'll just mess around from there. And I'm not sure how long this video is going to be, at least recording wise, because it's 11. But shouldn't take me that long. But obviously, you guys get to see my process of outlining things and how I do my custom digital art. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Honestly, what better platform to do this on than Adobe Illustrator? Now, Adobe Illustrator, I do this a lot with my digital art. So the stuff from like the digital art of cars that I've done with Ferraris and like a couple other cars. This is the main platform I kind of use. Adobe Illustrator, you can have this on Windows and Apple. So obviously the downside is you have to pay for these programs. So for me, I haven't really had commission work on this platform, so I might not be on this very much. But until like I start getting recognition and getting commission and getting paid for it, I'll definitely be on it more. But yeah, we're gonna recreate R.E.P.O characters. So let's enjoy let's enjoy the journey, I guess. So now you guys can see my little layers right here on how I organize this. Obviously, I need to extend this so I can see better. It's been a while since I've been on Illustrator, so there's some things that have been updated, so it actually helped organize my stuff a little bit. So we're gonna have this as the background, and what I'm gonna do is just put a plain, just random white background, I guess. Now we're gonna have our reference image. Now, I have a handful of reference images, so I'm just gonna pick one and outline it. And then what we could probably do is we could just start another file and do a different reference or something. With the multiple layers, usually, whatever is usually in the, like, what's in the back, what's closer to the back is what goes on the bottom. So I think maybe like the body will be in the back, and then we can add legs, and then it's the arms, and then the head. I think that's how, well, yeah, head. So no head. Okay. Reference. What do we do? Place, yeah. Now I gotta go find it. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Just gotta make sure this is proportional. There we go. So that's our reference image. Probably angled this a little more, and then I'll probably just adjust the legs to be the same length so it doesn't look weird. Unless I want to leave it like that, but I don't like that. I'm trying to find the opacity. Like, where's the opacity at? Oh, God. Oh, I'll just have to do this, I guess. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, so I made it more transparent. So I'm gonna lock this into place so I can get started on the body. Actually, I think the arms are actually farther back, actually. So the body's actually not gonna be the first thing. So we're actually gonna do the legs first. We gotta do the legs first. The legs. Now what we do is get the pen tool here. Change this to transparent. I don't know how to change the stroke on this, but I'll figure that out. I think what's interesting about the R.E.P.O character design is there's a lot of straight lines, and it makes my life way easier because I could literally just, I don't have to like curve the line as much, which is cool. And it really speeds up the process. So if there's something that's like that looks like a shape and not like not as complicated with the lines, then I can pretty much just do it like very quickly. But if it's very curvy, a lot of like curves and like squiggly lines and all that stuff, it kind of complicates the use of my pen. But I'm not going to complain about that, honestly. So what I'm going to probably do is I'm going to make this leg longer, make it the same length, and I think that's pretty much it. And then everything else we can just leave it as is. So we got the legs. That's what it looks like so far. And usually what I do is I just leave it like an outline. I don't really color it in yet. I only color it in when I have everything in there. So what we're going to do is the arms now. I'm going to move up to the arms. There we go. All right, so we've got the arms. That's pretty much what they look like. And let's see. Okay. Next is the body. All right, guys. So we're going to do the body next. Now, depending on how detailed you want to be on this, I'm going to include these little indents right here where it's like darker. So I'm going to include that in there, but first I'm just going to get the entire body and then we'll work into detail. So interesting about this character design is I actually have to like actually make this as aligned. Okay. I can just follow the path here. And just follow the line where the arm is and then okay, so this is where the shoulder so we got to come back around because this isn't actually part of the body. Actually, I could actually do that. How would we do that? Would we count this as the head? Or would we count that as the head? I think this one's the head, so I think we'll actually get this bottom part in as well, even though like it's technically part of the head. So we're actually just gonna come all the way around on this. I will add the detail in there. Now I'm just gonna add the little detail, the little shadow, and then there you go. So you got the bottom part. And then obviously, like I said, once we get done with everything, I'll fill it in and such. Alright, so we're gonna do the head now, boys. Now, I'm usually gonna start with the big part, the big head, and then I'm gonna put the eyeballs in there. Actually, I might actually make that as a separate layer. We'll do the eyeballs on the very top. And then we'll just have just the separate cylindrical head. I bet you this is gonna be like very fun to just mess around with. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's gonna be amazing. So we got basically the bigger part. Now we're gonna get this little shadow right underneath. I feel like that's important. So we're gonna go ahead and add that in. Okay. So we got the head, and now we're just gonna move to the eyeballs. The eyeballs are very simple. Like, I'm not even kidding. Literally just gotta take circles and just orient it. And then, ta-da, you got eyeballs. And honestly, since I just did like a perfect symmetrical circle, I'm just gonna copy and paste it and just put it over here. Alright, so we got the outline. Alright, got the outline. Like I said, it didn't take me that long. It literally took me like 10 to 20 minutes to just get the outline and everything. So now we're just gonna color everything in, which I don't know what color we should do, honestly. I think for the sake of my favorite color, we're just gonna do red. So we're gonna do red now. So since we got everything outlined, I'm gonna go ahead and make this invisible. So this is kind of what it looks like now, after, you know, outlining it from the reference. So the reference image is not there. This is just basically what it looks like. So now what I'm gonna do is start coloring everything in. So I'm gonna start with the eyeball, put the white in there like you're supposed to, and then color the pupil. Starting to look like it, right? Oh, hold on there. We're getting it. We're getting there. Just give me a minute. So I'm pretty sure everything you can literally just color this in. So everything that's pretty much the same color. We're gonna change this to a red. Do a dark, well, maybe a decent red. So look at that. It's starting to look. Dude, it literally looks like it. Okay. Now I gotta get more into detail because you gotta remember the shadow. So I'm gonna put the shadow parts in. We'll make it the same color, actually a darker. I don't know how dark we want to do this. I think this is good. I feel like that doesn't make sense. I feel like we should push this back a little more. Yeah, it should kind of look like that, except I need to move this up because there we go. Dude, this is sick. I love this. This actually looks cool. So now it looks like a R.E.P.O character. This is pretty much how you do it. So from here, I can literally just like pick whatever color, start adding like stuff on it. So this is pretty basic. So I'm gonna go ahead and save this. So that's pretty much what we got for this. I love this. I love doing this. This is fun. Alright, since we got the first outline done, I'm gonna use a different reference image. And outline that. And then from there, I might do a third one off camera so that way I can like save time on this video. But obviously customizing it after we get the outlines done is going to be a lot of fun, trust me guys. You're going to get a kick out of this. Nah, dude. Dude, this really gives me the I love, I love, I love, I love. I love, I love, I love, I love, I love, I love. Alright, I need to chill out. Alright, so obviously we got 3 different outlines on there. So we got all 3 outlines. Now this is where all the fun part is gonna kick in. Because literally I can do literally anything with this. I could literally mess around with the colors, um, add stuff, remove stuff, etc. Now, it's currently 12:30 and I gotta work in the morning, so I'm gonna pause it right here and I'm gonna cut to when we start customizing it. Alright, so we're back and we are on Photoshop now. So from here, like I said, we're just going to be customizing. We're going to have fun with this. I'm just going to experiment around and come up with a couple ideas, and we'll see the end result. This is interesting. What should we go with for the first one? Should we make me? I could try to make. I could try to make me. I don't know how that's going to work. I'm obviously going to have to go on the internet and look for specific stuff. What is it? The paint bucket tool basically fills in solid colors. So maybe like that. That could be my, yeah, that could be my pants. And then should we go with a white shirt? And then we'll just go for, just fill that in like right there. It's starting to look okay. Maybe a 7. Maybe a good 7, put a dot like right there. Do the same for the other side. And then what you do is you take that paint bucket. Yeah, paintbrush. Wow, would you look at that? That's how you make shirt right there. It's not too bad. It's looking pretty solid. I need to put hair on myself. It might be this one actually. Put it in there. Yeah, and then from there we take the eraser and we just little by little adjustments. Yeah, let's contrast the hell out of it. I feel like we need glasses now. We need glasses, guys. This looks so goofy, bro. I don't know. Should I plug my logo on there? What do you think? Yeah, that looks good. Dude, that kind of looks like me though, bro. That's actually crazy. It looks like 50. Yeah, looks like 50 is good. Dude, honestly, this image goes hard. This image goes hard, bro. That's awesome. I'm gonna save that. I think we'll move on to the next outline, and maybe in the future we'll come back to this one. I'm gonna go ahead and open a new one. We'll go to the next one, number 2. Should we do bike life? Should we do bike life on this one? I feel like we could do bike life. Yeah, let's do bike life. Yeah, bike life. I'll have to put a helmet on. I gotta put a helmet on him, which will be tricky. Ooh, I know. Okay, I got an idea for bike life. So you guys know the electric Kawasaki Ninja? This thing? This is what I'm talking about right here. The electric Kawasaki Ninja, pretty epic. I need like a full image of this thing. This does go hard. Well, yeah, we'll do green and white. Yeah, that's pretty genius actually. We do green and white. Okay, I need a helmet. This might work actually. We'll just save that for now. So since we already have the green, I think we'll choose a different green. We'll go for like a this kind of green. Yeah, we'll go for this green, and then for the white, we'll do a lighter color. There we go. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Does that look okay? Somewhat decent? I think that's pretty cool. Ain't much, but I think that's pretty cool. We'll save that. I think we already know where this is kind of going, so I think we're just gonna let the time lapse speak for itself. What am I doing with my life, bro? This is this is something else, man. This is oh my god. This is insane. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, well I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want to see me do more recreation and messing around with stuff on here, leave a like and comment down below any suggestions. Um, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to be on this very much. Like I said, it costs money to be on a platform like this just to mess around with stuff. So definitely leave a thumbs up if you guys want to see more stuff like this. Otherwise, if you guys are going to come back to the channel, might as well hit that subscribe button to help support my channel. And I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video.